Hey everybody, Superfluous Jay here with another Factorio for Beginners, and we're starting out in the research queue because I'm going to go out for the biters one more time. I realize I totally forgot to show you landmines in combat, so we're going to try that. And I'm also going to make a certain number of things here. I'm going to make a tank, I'm going to make some of these Distractor Capsules, I'm going to make some rockets. Actually, I'm not going to make some of those rockets. I'm going to make... Oh, I've already made... Yeah, okay, never mind. I was right the first time. I was right the first time, and I was stupid about not doing it. Explosive rocketry, because we already have the rocket launcher in research. I just haven't made one yet. This is just better explosives, better rockets than the other rocket. And then last but not least, I'm going to research Advanced Electronics 2, which is going to open up a whole new world for us eventually with the next level of circuit board, which is better than, or more expensive at least, than the red one by a decent amount. 2 red ones and 20 green ones. So I'm going to hit E, and we're going to start researching tanks, which is going to be pretty quick. And I'm just going to make the tank in my hand. I'm not going to... look at that, produce 1,000 advanced circuits an hour. That's pretty nice. I'm going to get rid of this. So if I ever do have robots come down here, they don't take it by accident. Let's see, where are regular engines? They've got to be up here. I think they're up here. I don't remember how many engines tanks take, but it's a decent number. So let's go ahead. Oh, somehow got 50 bullets. Here, might as well take those out. Yeah, because I think I took down a turret that had bullets in it. I also have one more speed module that I really want. I think it would probably be wise to... let's go ahead and put the speed modules here. Yeah, we got a new... yeah, we'll say 50 and 50. That's the problem. Is I don't want to be... Actually, no, I know what we can say. We can say 0 and 50. Let me have 50. But if I have more than 50, take them away from me. That way I don't get stuck up with those things. Okay, tanks are almost built. I can actually look in here and see what the recipe is. Steel plate, iron gear wheel, electronic circuit, and 32 advanced engine units. I've gotten well more than that. So let's go ahead and take some of these engines out and throw them into whatever the first thing down here needs engines. There we go. I have 34 engine units now. But also, there's things I need to make here as well. I made the rocket launcher, but I haven't made a rocket yet. It needs explosives, so we need to actually set up. We need to set up explosives to be built. But let's go ahead and grab some advanced circuits here and build ourselves a tank. That way we have a vehicle to drive around in too. I should probably build another car because tanks are actually pretty slow. But let me... I'm just going to grab some coal right now to put in the tank. Oh. There we go. Coal. Let's throw some bullets in there so his gun has some bullets. He can only hold 200 bullets. He can also just hold a flamethrower, and he has a tank cannon. And the tank cannon takes... tank cannon shells and also explosive cannon shells. These both take explosives, so we need to remake our explosives factory and perhaps have it stick around for a little while. So if you recall, which I don't, I'm pretty sure it takes a chemical plant to make explosives. Yes, and it takes sulfur, coal, and water. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it right here because we have so much sulfur coming out of this sulfur plant that we can make explosives out of it. So we'll do this, we'll turn it sideways, and then we'll do that, and then that should be more than enough. And we've got water coming right here, so that's like, it's like asking to be used here. We'll put it up here so that it's not really in the way. And then we need coal coming down this line, and it looks like we could actually take coal down this line because nothing gets put on this line except for the sulfur. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna need to do this. We can just do one line of it. And And because it's already coming on the correct side, we can just do that. And this is a lot easier setup than we had last time. Oops. Are we within robot range? We are not. And if I recall, this recipe takes a long time. 4 seconds. Long time is a strong term, but I think it'll be fine with just these. And that. And then send these out this way. So now we've got explosives being made. And then everything that makes explosives, everything that needs explosives, I should say, we're going to start with cannon shells here. They need steel plates, plastic bars, and explosives. So let's bring steel plates and plastic bars down this line right here. Plastic bars I have not bringing down far enough yet. It was a red line, so I had to select red line. Let's see, we're bringing them down right here. Oops, I Control X'd by accident. When you Control X, I could have hit Control Z to undo that. But if I did that, then it would have undone the placing it down too, which really, when it comes down to it, isn't that big of a deal. Probably should have done that. But anyway, this is where the plastic needs to come off. And it needs to be, though, a red one. And from this point on, it doesn't need to be a red belt. And then we need steel coming from here. And then continue the gears along like that. And then run these guys this way, and then we've got this. And these are made in apparently regular assemblers. So we've only got 2. Oh, you know what? I don't think my logistics are set up to bring them to me. They are not. So let's do this. I want at least 100, and don't take away more than 200. For now, I'll place these 4. This might be enough, because we only want 1 of each of these things. We're going to want cannon shells, and then this one, does this one take cannon shells? It does not. But this one takes, so yeah, so then we can make the explosive cannon shells, then we can make the rockets, and then we can make explosive rockets. And then, so these things need steel, plastic, and these, so it needs both of these things. Oops. I'll just go box, 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 and box. Okay, this thing needs steel, plastic, and explosives, so that's pretty easy. We got explosives, steel, and plastic. This thing needs iron, gears, and explosives, which is ridiculous. So we need to run iron and gears down this line here. And I can hit, oh, not Control C, I can hit Control V to paste this. This line can't be it. This is getting a little crowded down here. Because it can't be here either. Unless I move this pipe, which I think I'm going to do. There we go. So I'll put it here. And here. And there's my green circuit. So this is where this line is going to start. And let's see. This is getting crowded. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? I think the best way to do this is to do it here. Yeah, right here. So this doesn't need to be here. Can't rotate to save my life. Okay, there we go. A little convoluted, but sometimes you got to do that to get the job done. So here comes my iron. Here comes my gears. Then I can run this all the way down here. Get stuck in the pipes. Have to run this underground again and again. And then it'll come out here, run for a little bit. Go under this thing. Oh, wait. We actually don't have to do that. From here, we can run it like this. There we go. Actually, they're not needed here, so I can actually... No, I can't. There we go. And this is the guy who needs it. So it has to go in like that. Green circuits and iron. And explosives. And then this guy needs rockets and explosives. So that's easy. Rockets and explosives. And then these need to come down and back up right there and be done. So then this can stop right here. And as usual, we want our green wire. Just do that, and we'll say, give me where red star is less than, we'll say 20. And then we can copy this, and then paste it here, here, and here, and it'll copy all of those values, so that this won't overproduce these things. And I could set these up as requester chests or as storage chests and put the requests in, but I'm never going to make enough of these to matter. Okay, so we need a rocket launcher, which we can make. So I'm just going to make a rocket launcher. And it's going to go right here in this slot here. I can actually take the flamethrower out because I don't think I'm ever gonna use the flamethrower again. I'm more likely to kill myself than anyone else with the flamethrower, and I can put that in here, and it's never gonna affect anything. Actually, I changed my mind on that. No, it doesn't count as anything. If I take these out, this will still run, which is good. Okay, we finished our advanced circuits testing here, which is nice. Okay, we've got 20 of these. We've got 4 rockets, so these obviously take a little bit longer to make than anything else. And I also started later, and and they're also an ingredient to this, so these take a little bit longer to make as well. Let's go ahead and play with the tank for a second here while we run. Let's go out to where we had these things, and you see the tank has the cannon itself needs to be armed, so I'm going to put rockets in there. And then if I hit the spacebar, those rockets, they're rail guns, if you want to think of it that way. They go through everything, and they kill trees at least fairly quickly. We'll see how they work on biters in a second. Explosive rockets, or cannon shells, I should say. Explosive cannon shells, if we do this, they explode when they land. They do the same thing, but then they explode when they land. So they go through whatever's hitting you and then explode, which is pretty nice. The rockets themselves, if we come down here now, we've made a few of these. 7, that's fine. Let's take 7 rockets out of here, and then I hit tab so my rocket launcher is selected. And then I have to hit C. Not all that impressive. It does a lot of damage, but it only damages one thing. So then let's go ahead and take the explosive rockets instead. Put them in there. Put this in my inventory. And you have to hit C. It's a little bit better. It's more like a grenade, like a strong grenade. That's those. That's the rockets and the explosive rockets. I'm probably not going to be using those much either because I'm, as usual, like I said, more likely to kill myself than any biters. But we can let that go like that for now. Then we've got Distractor Capsules is the only thing we haven't talked about right now, and I can make 6 of them. These are basically laser defender capsules. So I'm just going to make them all. And that means I don't have any more defender capsules here, so I'm just going to change this to Distractor Capsules. And then, apparently I need to make 23 defender capsules. Let's take these Yeah, it takes so many defender capsules that I don't actually have any in my inventory. So let's go ahead and hop in our tank, drive up here. I don't want to waste a bunch of time. I'm not gonna put defender or distractor capsules, defender capsules, whatever they're called, on the bus. You need to be very careful, by the way, when you're driving your tank around. You can plow through something and destroy it. So I'm going to pick up these 50 of these. That means I have 51. And then these take 4 defender capsules. So I must have had, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. I can make 7 of these. Maybe I accidentally clicked on defender. I don't know what I did. Who knows what I did? I surely don't. But then we can see what these capsules look like. We can actually lay those landmines that I forgot to lay before. And we can head out and take out one more base of biters. And looks like this one is probably the closest one. Don't care that much. I'm going to use them as my demonstration. Now the tank doesn't drive as fast as a car, so it might be a good idea sometimes to have a car and a tank in your pocket. But one nice thing about the tank, watch this. Notice also it didn't take any damage. It does slow down. Part of the reason it's slowing down is because I have coal in there instead of a good fuel, but it's also just slower than the car in general. So I'm going to place a couple of these landmines. I'm also area of effect size is 6, so these are probably going to blow each other up, but we'll see what happens here. I mean, well, that wasn't bad really when it comes down to it. That did a pretty good job. It killed a decent number of biters. And then they got killed by that. And then I'm using the explosive cannon shell on this thing. Okay, let's go ahead and just blows up that base. Killed all those biters. Switch to the machine gun with the tab key to do that. And then we can also just drive through a base with the tank. Tank's awesome. I'm a fan. Okay. Then, let's go ahead and... Oh, wait, I think I killed the last base, so no more are going to be spawning. But there is still a biter there, so let's just plow through... Or it's not a biter, a worm. So we'll just plow through that worm and kill it. That doesn't work on the big worms. You need little worms for that to happen. And also the landmines, see how they left a ghost and it has a timer? What that means is if this ghost was in my base, the robots would come and repair it. I mean, like bring another one and put it there. But because it's not something that you always put around your base, there's a timer on it. It actually because it was destroyed by a biter really is the reason. There's a timer on it, which means after this timer ends, this will just vanish. So you don't leave ghosts everywhere on your map that robots are never gonna replace. So that's a nice thing. So let me go ahead and fix my tank. Tanks take a lot more time and repair packs to fix than like a wall would, which is reasonable. Okay, I meant actually to test what the regular cannon shell looked like first before I did the explosive cannon shell. We also haven't tested the distractor capsules, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, where's the nearest biter base? I guess down south. Let's head down south. Plow through some trees here. But while I'm driving, the next thing up is those purple or blue. Some people call them blue. They look purple to me. Circuits. They're what are they called? They're called processing units. They're I mean, if you think about like the green circuits are like a a memory card or something like that, like a small addition to your computer, whereas the red ones would be like the motherboard or something like that, and the processing units is like a big rack of computers or something like that, that a business would have in its IT center or something like that. So let's go ahead and do this now. I'm going to I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now notice, oh, they stay still. I forgot about that. Yeah, I never use these things, but see how they're like blowing up, these guys, and I can also throw them right in the middle, and they'll do a good job of that. But then I can hit C here, And the shell went right through that base. Did you see that? And notice all this damage my tank has taken. It's barely noticed it. But the cannon takes a while to fire. The machine gun, however, does not. So I can just plow through. I can just plow through these guys quickly with the machine gun. And then here's the bodies of all my distractor capsules. So yeah, these guys, they stay still, which is kind of nice. The other ones follow you around, which can be a pain because as you drive around the base, they like swing around the outside. These guys stay still. So I could have just thrown them all in the middle, and they would have destroyed the whole base. Sadly, I didn't do that. I'm not going to make more. And then the last thing I guess I want to show you is the rockets and the explosive rockets, which I apparently used all up. Or are they? Actually, I think they're... Yeah, the explosive rockets are in my inventory. So I'm going to put the regular rockets in my inventory. And let's go to one more biter base here. I guess I have to go all the way over here. Yeah, let's do it. But anyway, processing units, they are a key ingredient in power armor, which is... Did I already research power armor? No, there it is, power armor. They're a key ingredient in power armor, which I'm just going to start researching now because it's the next thing I'm going to make starting next episode. Power armor is the first armor that really lets you use the portable roboports. You can put a portable roboports in the modular armor, but you don't have a lot of slots. The power armor has a lot more slots to it and a lot bigger slot area to put them in. So that lets you put more solar panels, it lets you put more batteries, it lets you put more than one roboport, and it lets you then use your roboport to let's see, let me try to drive. No, I could not drive through that through that canyon there very easily. There you go. It lets you if I could drive and talk at the same time. Oh, these are just... No, there are these guys. So let's go ahead and kill the guards really quick here. Okay, what I want to do here is hit one. And hit two. And then now, that guy's distracting those guys. So if I come out here and I hit C... Oh, that was a bad timing for that. There's that regular rocket just killed that guy. And then that guy didn't kill him though, notice, because he's stronger. Let's go for the explosive rockets. They just blew up my they blew up one of my turrets. I don't really care. Yeah, it is really hard for me to battle in this game. I do not enjoy it. See, and that didn't even kill him. So, yeah, I'm not going to bother. They're not strong enough for this game. I do not want to deal with that, especially when I can do something like this. And just drive around. And they're dead. So yeah, tank wins. I'm sorry. As much as I like showing you things, hey, I destroyed 100 trees by impact. That's nice. As much as I like exploring new ways to kill biters, I'm sorry. Just driving the tank through them and shooting them with a machine gun is a much better deal than anything else. Okay, we're actually close to our iron mine, which is funny. We've been driving around so much that. We're closer to it than our main base, so I'm just going to cut the diagonal here and get back to home, and we are going to start next episode making some processing units. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I definitely enjoyed playing it. I'm Superfluous Jay, and I will, as always, talk at you later.